has more similarities with an aircraft than it would have with ships of 100 years ago, right? I mean, it's really, if you look at this is a low-flying, high-speed vehicle.
Powered by the wind, making fly something at a low altitude, but the levels of controls is similar. I mean, now we are not talking anymore only on the floating and healing a little bit. We have all these 6 degrees of freedom that we need to take into account to find the good balance. And like the aircraft is, and what we are talking about is we are using the same words for the attitude of the boat flying, really.
It's really impressive to be here with the Alinghi Red Bull racing team, and it's really kind of nice to talk to the folks from another pinnacle of extreme engineering and impressive engineering.
I'm passionate by the aeronautic. I have my pilot license. Previously, I work on the space industry and the aeronautics, so it's very interesting to compare the things about aircraft and the boat.
Everything was heavy displacement, low speeds. Now everything's foiling, high speed, high aspect ratio. So I think the whole game's changed. Everything's a lot more professional, and you're trying to find the last bit in performance everywhere you go.
Well, one thing that really intrigued me so far is that on aircraft, typically we would have 3 hydraulic systems because we kind of like a lot of backups. What really impresses me on this competition, this race, is that you're part of the hydraulic power is human generated.
Correct. Yes. So all the sail controls have to be basically the power is generated by humans, by cyclists, whereas the foil controls are operated by a battery system.
And a bit like what we would do during early phases of flight test, you have a telemetry system that follows along. It must be interesting to be on that, and sort of for the first time out with the boat must be kind of exciting.
Definitely, we see the first flight, the first takeoff is kind of has 2 aspects. You know, it can be emotional because it's the first time you see the boat lifting out, and also it's the first time in the real situation that the loads can kind of get high and get into the domain, the range of working, and it's on-off. You know, we cannot have we cannot gradually go to a flight. It's either you're flying or you're floating.
It's interesting because if you look at when you're actually off the surface and the ground, I think if you look at the shape of the bottom of the body, I don't know if you've had a chance to look at our research technology platform, the EcoJet. You know, not unlike the hull of your vehicle, where we're trying to make every ounce of the product produce lift so that we can actually reduce the wing size, reduce drag. You know, if you look at the shape that these things are starting to come out, it looks a little bit sort of almost organic sometimes, and you can sort of see sort of as technology, there's a little bit of a convergence of shapes.
You're looking at birds shape. We are looking at dolphins or not like that, just
Whales.
Whales. And nature is our inspiration as well, but we push it a little bit more to some limits in there.
Big challenge to build this kind of boat, and the level of quality and the high performance that we need to have for this kind of boat is very huge, and we have a short time to do.
It's often not one big magical thing, it's just the quality and the detail of every single component. That last bit, to be number 1, takes a lot of effort. It's a privilege and an honor to meet you all. It's nice to kind of see the engine behind what makes things work. It's very similar to what we do. Thank you for your time, and I guess we're going to get to see the spoils of all of your hard work.
Yeah,
exactly. Let's go and see the boat dock out.
Look, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure.